Alright, hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. It's some reaction to Talentless Nana, Chapter 82, Proof of Innocence, Part 1. So yeah, last chapter, we had them going over their plan when this guy comes out of the shadows. Literally comes out of their shadow. And so yeah, confronts them. So Kyoya, we got this chapter starting off. Kyoya says, your name is Itakura, right? And he says, I'm Watchman Itakura Akira. As you saw, my talent allows me to hide in shadows. Will help come if you get the camera footage outside. He says, there's. Okay. And so, yeah. Nana says, there's room to negotiate, right? Which is. What makes you think that? So Nana says, if I were in your position, I would have gone to notify my superior without saying anything. There was no need for you to tell us about your talent and reveal yourself. So yeah, you see him kind of grit his teeth and a little sweat. He steps forward and says, truth is, I have a request. I need your help. And so we see them go somewhere else. There's a dead body on the ground. Kyoya says, he hasn't been dead long. Who is he? A soldier. Itakura says, a soldier named Takai. He'd been threatening me for some time. Says, so you killed him? No. He fell on his own. He was day drinking, so he fell from the balcony all on his own. He fell. So he fell to his death. I think it was the 10th floor. In any case, come with me. I'll explain what happened. Psyche says, this place doesn't have an elevator. This sucks. Because nobody lives here, because nobody comes here. Takai often had me meet him here. Okay, so yeah, they reach a room, stuff in it. Nice room. It was Takai's private room. He would bring women back here to drink with him. All the soldiers here are rotten, but Takai was a real piece of work. What happened? That's what Nana says. Like I showed you earlier, I can hide in shadows, I can learn people's secrets without them noticing. So Takai set his sights on me, had me look for dirt on his colleagues and superiors, like any mistakes they made on the job or if they were in debt. Trivial crap like that. So Takai used the information you fed him to line his own pockets. And he says, Takai invited me here again today. He always demanded me to meet with him on a whim, but today I didn't have anything for him. Takai was drunk, he wouldn't let it go. But since I had nothing to report, I just had to take it. While I was looking down, at some point, Takai went out on the balcony. He was unsteady. He was leaning against the railing. I guess he lost his balance because he suddenly freaked out and fell off on his own right from over there. Anna goes and looks. After that, you hid the body in the bushes and came to see us. He says, I didn't kill him. You have to believe me. Yeah, Noah says, you're not wrong. If the body were discovered, it would cause an uproar and you'd be a suspect, even if a person was drunk. They'd have to throw themselves over this railing. It's not impossible, but it's hard to believe. Yeah. He says, it's true. I was just watching from over here. And then Nana says, by the way, why were you doing as Takai said? Your ability to hide in shadows, couldn't you have escaped from this camp? He says, I could probably escape by myself. But I have a younger brother. He's talentless. I bullied my brother every chance he got. In other words, you had a motive to kill Takai and the opportunity. Naturally, you have no alibi. And he's like, that's what it looks like, isn't it? And Kyoya says, but the body showed no signs of a struggle. It's properly examined. They should understand that he wasn't forcibly pushed. And he says, but I thought of another way. He says, huh? Yeah, where we see him step out and goes in Nana's shadow, and she says, huh? And yeah, he says, I could have got him off guard and pushed him like this. And he's like, hey, calm down. Hey, jerk. And he's like, yeah, Psyche punches him, and he's like, sorry, but it's possible if I lifted him. Yeah, if I lifted him by his feet like I demonstrated just now, that wouldn't leave any signs of a struggle and the body, right? Yeah, Psyche's like, you're a weird guy. You're volunteering how you did it. And he's like, I told you, I did do it. I did think about it, though, and anyone would have wished for him to go away. Alas, you're a strange person. You're so honest, you didn't have to tell us. He says, I don't like secrets. I've spilled my friendly secrets because I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I'm always saying things I don't need to say. When I went to meet my old ex-girlfriend's parents, we had dinner. I really hate bell peppers and apparently made it really obvious. It's like, dude, we don't care. So, yeah, something that I can't read really tiny. And Kyo says, one thing I could say is if you're arrested and show the soldiers what you did to Hiragi, you'll be executed. And he says, you won't show them, will you? And he says, of course not, but I did think it. I imagined killing Takai like that. I just imagined it. Like you. Good, like you. Seemed like you'd admit to more than you should if you were interrogated. He's like, for now, you just need us to prove your innocence, right? And he's like, you would do that for me? And Nana's like, and if we refuse? And he's like, what? He's like, judging by these circumstances, it's only natural to assume you pushed him. Defending you would expose us to danger as well. Yeah, he's like, that's... Yeah. He's looking at him, and he bites his teeth, and he starts tearing up. He's like, that would be a problem. And so, yeah. Then she says, I'm sorry. Didn't understand your intentions. I was confused. First you showed off your talent. Then you showed us a corpse. You know how to kill people without leaving a sign of a struggle, but you're claiming you didn't do it and asking for help. I've associated with a lot of liars until now myself, but I have no idea about you. I'll simply choose to believe you're telling the truth. After all, you overheard us planning to escape, right? Shouldn't you threaten us even if you have to lie? That's the normal approach. And he says, maybe I gave you the wrong impression, but I didn't come to threaten you guys. I want to get out of here as soon as possible too. You want to use a computer, right? My talent, I can sneak into rooms. I can steal an employee ID so you can log in. So please help me. Can't leave my brother by himself. Mention his fist. Oh yeah. Just nods, and so yeah. Okay. I agree. Count on us. And so yeah, then she says, even if we testify that Akira has an alibi, the soldiers won't believe us. Should we create an impossible scenario then? So yeah, we should do that, we should do this. Psyche is listening. And yeah, she's like, well, or here says, well, and Psyche shakes her head. I can't keep up. Those two seem perfectly into each other. I have no idea what's going on. Then he says, you know, Psyche, Shizuka, I know you're warm, but you're showing too much cleavage. I almost saw your boobs. He's like, you little brat. You really say everything you think, don't you? When a woman's breast is nearly visible, you tell her boobs are nearly visible. And he's like, no, you don't. And at the very least, it's being direct about it. And he's like, so, did you see them? It's like, yeah. And she punches him. It's just like, don't say yes. I wish I could erase your memory. And it's like, wait, hey. Sis, I had an idea. Can't we use my talent to go back? You can make it like he never fell in the first place. And then he says, Akira, do you know about Shizuka's talent? He says, my job is identifying troublemakers. I was doing ninja stuff, so I think she can time travel. Says, you can turn back time, right? Can't really imagine it, though. And so, yeah, they both, Nana and Kyoya are thinking. They seem like they have some kind of idea. And just like, let's go with that. Okay. So, yeah. Pretty good chapter. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. So, yeah, we're helping this Kira guy out with his situation because he has a very useful ability for them to be able to get out of here. So yeah, Nana seems, going by the last panel anyway, Nana has doubts. That's what it feels like. But yeah, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all next time. See ya later.